Okay guys, so for this particular assignment in the Costas questions, what you're going to be doing is you are going to be looking at specific questions using Costas levels of thinking. Okay, so here are some of the topics that you can pick from. You have history of Thanksgiving. Can chocolate be addictive? Music therapy, does it help? Virtual learning, is it working? TikTok, good or bad? And then climate change. So right in here, you're going to pick a topic from the list over here, and you're going to type what you picked. So the next thing you're going to do is you're looking at your Costas levels of questioning. You need to come up with 2 questions for each level. 2 questions for each level. Click the link, okay, in the title for a review of Costas questions. So here would be the link of the questions that you need to think about. Costas levels of thinking and questioning. Okay, so there are 3 levels of thinking or asking questions about something you see or read. Asking questions help students learn. They help you deepen your knowledge and understanding. So here are the 3 levels that you need to be remembering. Level 1 are questions that can be answered by just looking into an image or a page. It answers the who, the what, the when, the why. Level 2 questions are a little bit more challenging because that requires the person to process the information. You got to think about the information and kind of make an inference. Okay, read between the lines. This is where you compare something, you examine something, you infer. Now, level 3 questions, those are the highest level questions because you're using background knowledge and experience. So some of the key words are you predict, you judge, or you can assess something, like you think about something really, really hard. Okay, so here are some questions for each level 1, level 2, level 3. Here are some sentence starters. So as you start to think about the questions that you're going to be writing, you have to have 2 for level 1, 2 for level 2, and 2 for level 3. Here are some sentence starters that you can use. You can start off with what is, when did, which one, how would you show, who was, which is the best answer, what facts, how would you classify, what is the definition of, and how many. For level 2, here are the words, but here are the questions you can use. How is blank similar to blank? What might we infer from? How would you categorize? What is the function of? How would you classify? What conclusions can you draw? Why do you think? How is blank related to blank? And how would you summarize? Okay, this is level 2 questions. For level 3, you can pick any of these to create your 2 questions. Okay, so let's look at these 2. What judgment could be made about? What would you predict if? How would you prioritize? Why was blank better than blank? How could you prove or disprove? And what evidence supports? Okay, so you're going to look at these sentence starters for you to create your 2 questions for each level. Okay, so here's another quick example of level 1 questions. Very simple questions. What are they doing? Level 2 gets a little bit harder. It's where you make an inference as to why they are arguing. Level 3 questions, if you're looking at this picture, are they having a dispute because they disagree with something at work? So notice how the questions start from very simple to medium to pretty well worded. Okay, so that's where you're going to put your 2 questions for level 1, 2 for level 2, 2 for level 3. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you are going to research and use the questions you created yesterday to conduct your own research. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are looking up the questions, the answers to the questions you created. And if you can, give me at least one or two links. Okay, and those links are going to be pasted right here. Copy and paste all the web links you visited to find the answers to your questions right here. In slide 7, here are the questions that you asked for level 1, question 1 and the answer. Question 2 and the answer. This is for level 1 questions. You do the same thing for level 2 questions. You put your question 1, put the answer. Question 2, put the answer. Level 3, you put the question here and put the answer here. Question 2 goes here and the answer goes here. Okay? So once you get all that done, you're going to, now that you've analyzed your topic and you've done your little bit of research to answer your questions, you're going to create an informational slide informing us of what you learned. So everything that you asked and answered in these 3 boxes, now you're going to combine and make one paragraph. Okay, if you have any other questions, please be sure that you let me know, and I will be more than happy to help.